Hello, everybody. This is Rona, and I got Libby up here behind me because it's storming and she is scared. There's her behind, and there's her head. I don't know if you can see her, but she's laying behind me. Bless her heart, right up here. Yeah, because we're having a storm and thunder scares her. So, bless her heart, that's where she gets, and I'm glad because I hate for her to get so scared like that. I hope everything's okay where y'all are. Just thought I'd get on here for a minute and say hi and wish everybody a happy Tuesday. And hope everybody's doing good. And hope it's not storming bad where you all are. It's not bad here. It's just raining mostly now. And I think she's asleep up here behind me. Bless its heart. I love her to death. Good morning, Victoria. How are you doing, darling? How's y'all's weather? Oh, how's your baby? It got spayed too. Bless its heart. She doing okay? Terribly cloudy here today. Well, it's stormy here, so Libby's up here behind me. You can't really see her, but she's up here behind me on my shoulders, behind my head, kinda. Oh, I'm sorry. Having a rough time? Oh dear, I hate that. They didn't hurt her, did they? It's hard the first day, though. Bless its heart. Poor thing. It's hard to see him go through that. Oh, that's not good. Ugh. Well, I guess she's so sore. It may take her a little while. Did they say that was normal? Did you ask your vet? I can't remember. With Libby, it's been a while. A few years back, and with my memory, I can't remember how long it took her. But I guess she's just so sore, honey. Bless it. My husband keeps saying it's only been a short while. Well, yesterday she hadn't gone. She didn't go last night either. I, I guess she's got stitches, or does she? I can't remember. See, me like mine had the kind that dissolved. I don't know. But still, they're sore. But you might ought to ask your vet about that just to ease your mind. I would, because we gotta know they're okay. Poor baby. Oh dear. Well, call your vet and talk to them. Ask them what they did to her. Doggone it. I'm so sorry. I hate that. We don't know what's going on. It just ease your mind. Maybe there's something you could do, if the vet could tell you. Oh, okay. Yeah, mine always called the next day. Come think of it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, yep, yep. Is she whining or anything? Or is she just quiet? Bless her heart. I'm sure the other dogs aren't bothering her because they can always sense, when they've had something done, they might smell a little bit and then leave her alone. But let me know. I hope I'd say everything's okay. Uh, has she drunk any water or anything? Maybe that's why she hadn't gone, if she hadn't drunk any water or eat or nothing. But maybe they'll call you soon. Oh, well, that's a big deal to go through. Well, it was for me personally, so it does make a difference for a few days. I know. Uh, Libby is very active too, but after her surgery, I think they have to be kind of quiet for a day or two. So it's not to hurt any of the incision or anything. So I'd say she's okay. That's probably just normal. Is this the first female dog you've had spayed? A little water. Doesn't want to take her medicine. Oh, Lord, that's always hard. I always have to put, is it liquid or I always have to put a peel or whatever in peanut butter for Libby. And she just laps up the peanut butter and the peel too off my finger. Have you tried that? Or can she eat peanut butter? But that's one easy thing about Libby. I just, put the peel in the peanut butter. Her bestest friend's the big lab, and he's trying to make her feel, oh, bless it. That's so sweet. Well, maybe he knows. I mean, they can tell, you know. Poor baby. I hate that. I know it bothers you. With me, I hate when Libby's upset, but she's quit shaking. She's up here behind me. And you can see her back part there. Her head's behind mine. Peel and liquid. Liquids are hard to get down them, I know that. But if you put the peel in peanut butter, she can eat it. If she's got any interest in it. Right now she might be still under the effects of her anesthesia or something. But the liquid, did they give you a dropper bottle or anything? A dropper thing to stick it? Thing, and she refused. I know what dog doesn't like peanut butter. I bet it's the anesthesia maybe hadn't worn off good. I don't know. Lord love her. That's got to be something to do with it. But you send me an email later and let me know what the vet says if you can remember. If you can't, I understand. But I hope everything's okay. I'll pray for her. Poor baby. We don't like our babies to be upset or not feel good. But it's rougher on the girl dogs. Little dropper, a few females spayed, and they didn't act like this. Well, maybe the vet will call you soon. I'd call them, but that's just me. I'm that's just my personality type. Oh, God love you. No wonder you're worried. But I'd say she'll be okay. I'll pray for her, but Lord of mercy. It was just hard on her, I guess. Every dog's different, but see your baby hiding. Yeah, yeah. You can't see her head. It's behind my head. Her head is her behind is right here, but she crawls up behind me when it starts thundering, and she was shaking, but she calmed down. I rubbed her and bless her heart. I hate when she gets scared. She does that with fireworks, of course. You know, I hate fireworks. Good grief. They scare my babies. And of course, when it storms, she's right up here behind me. Bless its heart. I think she's asleep. She's relaxed. She's not shaking anymore. So that's the main thing. Too busy to talk, huh? Have to call you back. So, that may. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, that would tick me off. I guess they're different up in Chicago. Down here, they're more, or at least mine's laid back. You know, they'll get to you and let you know what's going on. But I guess every dog, it affects every dog differently. Oh, fireworks and thunder. Oh, bless them. Then can't even get up. Yeah, you can't get up. I'd say they're all there. Lord, you've got four, don't you? So that would be a lot to try to maneuver around. Yeah, that. Have you tried those thunder shirts they have? I haven't tried that because I just I don't know. I'm torn. They cost so much, and we're usually here when it storms. And I just love on her. Terribly busy here in the city, and there's only one doctor there. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Well, I see why. We got like, it's a small clinic, and there's like, I think three vets there. Uh, that's a shame. It looks like it'd be more than that in a big city like that. Big city veterinarian hospital. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope they call you soon, darling. I know you're worried. I understand that. I get scared to death about Libby at the least little thing. Mama knows that. And Jake, his long hair. You know, he's my cat, Big Jake, and he's got such long hair. It's been knotting up, and Lord, there's terrible knots, and I've been able to cut some of them because I've tried to brush him when he lets me. He's really big, and if he don't want you to mess with him, you don't mess with him. But uh, I've been trying to get the knots out of his hair, and some of them I just have to cut because they're pulling. And that might be why he's been kind of grumpy lately. He's got several, and I'm trying to do them as I can, as my nerves let me, and as he lets me too, you know. But I've never had a cat that had that type of hair. All of them has been short to medium hair, and he's got long hair, and I don't understand how he gets the knots. Mama says it's from rolling around. I guess it is because he does, you know, waller around a lot. And that is bothering me right now about him because I need to get the knots out of his fur. But you just got to cut some of them, and he don't like that either. But it gives him relief. I know. Our cat got into the paint once, so would not let us clean it. It had to wear off. Oh, Aren't they something? Cats are so different. I love them, but they are very different from dogs. If they don't want you to mess with them, you just cannot. I mean, he's sweet spirited, but boy, if he don't want you to mess with him, he has teeth and claws. I don't have him declawed anymore. I used to before I knew how bad it was for him, and now I'm still glad. I'm never going to do that again. Never going to declaw him because I've heard too many horror stories. But Lord, if he has had enough, he's had enough, and he's strong. So I understand. Yeah, very much so. Very. It's really unbelievable how different they are. Lord, I'm falling over again. Yeah, I can pick him up and put his head and feet, front feet over my shoulder to carry him. I don't know how many pounds he weighs, but he'll let me carry him like that or sit and rock with him like that for a little while. And then that's enough. He lets you know when he wants down, and I put him down. Cats just got to mind their own. Ain't it the truth? I got, I may have already said this in another podcast or whatever. He was getting so grumpy that, yeah, did you see the pictures of him somewhere? Yeah, he's huge. Um, he was getting so grumpy with me and wanting to bite me. Just about, he'd jump up here on my chest like he does when he wants to love on me, and then he'd start biting my arm and whatnot. There's Libby's head. There she is, bless her heart. And I thought, Lord, honey, I can't have this. So I called the vet. What are you doing, honey? Are you getting down? Okay. And so I called the vet, and I thought maybe it's something medically wrong with him. I was scared. And oh, I see what you're saying. He is big. Oh, Lord, yeah. I need to put a picture of him on here. Yeah, he's huge. I mean, just his front legs and head, and then he hangs way down. But they said at the vet's office, this girl said to look up Felaway, Felaway, and it's a plug-in pheromones emitter diffuser, and to plug it into the room that they're in the most. So he's in here right now in a chair, but I plug it into the living room because he stays in there a lot. Of course, at night he's in here, but I don't really have a good plug in. They're all used up. But it helped him. It has helped him. So I'm keeping a refill in that baby, let me tell you. And I think if I get those knots, they're probably pulling at him. Some of them I know are. Love his heart. If I start getting nervous, they can tell it, and that just ruins it. So off they go. Yeah. Yeah, Mama can't pick him up now. When we got him, he was just a teeny little thing. It bless his heart. Back when I was doing my artwork, 2017 is when we got him. And he was so tiny, and he would get behind my box that I had kept my brushes and things in. My brushes, and he'd reach that little, he's black, with white. They call him a tuxedo cat because he's black with the white uh, little stray. Oh, precious. That's so sweet, darling. Named her Storm. Well, I adopted Big Jake at our veterinarian, one of them near us, in another town near us, but I adopted him because he come right to me. Stole my heart right then, but that's sweet. I'm glad y'all found her or her. Yeah, bless it. But he would reach that little white paw from behind my art box. I'd had the lid open, and he'd get behind there and hide, and all of a sudden he'd reach that little paw around and get a small brush, or sometimes I'd just let him have one. And he'd be so happy he'd go running off with that brush. That's so funny. He had a ball. That's sweet. Y'all named her Storm. Well, she's lucky y'all found her. Libby's okay now, unless it comes another thunder boomer. Oh Lord, really? How much damage did it do, honey? The neighbor's tree down there on our house. Did y'all get out of your house before it come down on it? Lordy, must have since your instincts were good. That's the Lord talking to you, honey. Yeah, thank God you were okay. Trees are nice, but when they're near your house, you gotta, you never know. And it's your neighbor's tree, so you can't really do anything about that. A lot of times they rot on the inside. Of course, bad storms will root up a good tree no matter what condition it's in. Was it a tornado? Just a big windstorm. Bless your heart. I hope y'all didn't get hurt or anything. Hope these storms don't move up there. I don't think they're going to. Shoo. Well, there's not. I think we had some wind maybe yesterday. Not nothing bad, but today I don't think we have any. It was on public property in front of the neighbor's house, so the city had to come remove it. Oh, well, that's good. On our house. But it didn't hurt your house, so in front of the neighbor's house. Big strike of lightning or the tail end of a tornado. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all have tornadoes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I had, I've been through two of them. One here years ago when I was a teenager. Me and Mama were in Hills department store. I don't know if y'all had them up there back then or not, but it was a local thing. But they had big old front windows. And luckily, we had finished shopping and we were up at the register getting ready to check out. Well, all of a sudden, all the power went off. And it was pitch black in that store. And that tornado, we didn't know anything about it. You know, it was way back in the 70s and the warning stuff wasn't like it is now. And uh, let's see, we almost lost the TV because the rain started pouring. Oh, it cut a hole in your roof. Oh, Lord, love your heart. I'm so sorry. We've never been a tornado, but I've been in coastal Texas for two hurricanes. Shoo, hurricane, that'd be scary too. Lord have mercy. Coastal Texas. That's scary stuff, honey. That one didn't hit right at the store we was in, but the big old windows were bowing in and out. It was very scary. And when we later on we found out that it the tornado went cut a path farther down the parkway from where we were, and it destroyed. You know, it had a path. It destroyed a restaurant and went through part of a mobile home and cut a swath up through the mountains. Tree poured, poked right in the living room. Lord love your heart. Oh, it was scary. Me and Mama was terrified. Good grief, watching those big windows bow in and out. That was very scary. That pressure is so odd. And then before that, when I was 4 or 5, we lived down in Manchester, Tennessee. You know, it's flatter down there, and they have tornadoes. And Daddy worked at night, and we lived in a 2-story house then. And power of nature. Oh yeah, honey. Yeah, there's nothing that can stop that. But we lived in a 2-story house, so the tornado come at night, and Mama got us, me and my 2 brothers, down in her bedroom. Their bedroom was downstairs, so she got us in the bed, and she tells the best stories. I'm trying to get her to come on here and tell some stories from her childhood and the way it was. Y'all love it, if she'll do it. Uh, yeah, it sounded like a train. It sure did, honey. Lord have mercy. It sounded like a train coming. It most certainly did. And but it she told us stories to keep our mind off of it. And then the next day, it moved some big heavy wooden furniture around on our porch, but it hit harder in the town part of it. I think the next town over, and we saw like huge signs had fallen on a car, and we saw damage. We went driving, the way you do. And yeah, that was scary. But thankfully, it didn't do any damage to our house. And we weren't down there long. Daddy went down there for work, and then he got called back to the plant where he worked up here. Oh, God bless my mama. Yes, I can't wait. I hope she gets on here. I've been talking to her, and I just wanted to get on here and tell some stories. I mean, the way she grew up, that's history. People, I think, I know they enjoy it because she tells it like you're there. She's got a real knack for it. And I know our kin people would love to watch it. But her growing up in the mountains of West Virginia, she's got a lot of good stories, and I'd love to hear them. She's just really gifted with that. I love my mommy. She's the best. But I guess I better get off here since Libby's climbed down and go get me something to eat since I'm diabetic. I haven't eaten yet because I didn't want to move while Libby was up there. Bless her heart. I didn't want her to be scared, so I think I'm going to go in the kitchen and grab me a bite real quick before it starts thundering again. But it's real good talking to you, and let me know about your baby if you want to. I'll be praying for her. I'd say she'll be okay. But God bless you, and God bless everybody out there, and send y'all a big virtual hug. Lots of love. You have a great day too, sweetheart. Thank you. I'm glad. I really enjoy our talks. I really do. You have a wonderful day. Okay, good, because I want to know about your baby. That's great. Well, I'll talk to you later, darling. Bye bye.